Hello everyone, this is Corpse, bringing you another video tutorial. This video tutorial is going to go over Sommaire, and I'm going to break it down and show you how to configure it and how to use it. This is a better alternative to the standard navigation found on Raven Nuke and Nuke Evolution. If you like this video tutorial and it helps you, and you'd like to help support the community and help support these videos to keep coming out and being produced for you guys, feel free to make a small little contribution, a little donation to headshotdomain.net. If you have any PHP Nuke questions, feel free to go to clanthemes.com and we'll see what we can do to help you out. We have a great community over there and a bunch of loyal supporters and helpers. So let's get started. First thing what we're going to do, oops, getting a little ahead of myself, is if you first install your Nuke Evolution site, you're going to notice one thing here. Let me set this quickly back up. When it comes in, you're using the menu that looks just like this. This is the standard Nuke Evo navigation. Raven Nuke has their own. What's nice about Nuke Evolution is it comes with Sommaire pre-installed and has been updated for the latest PHP version. So what we want to do is, first thing you gotta do is switch this from being, say, modules and find Sommaire and make it say Sommaire. Now what you're going to do is you're going to see it says Home, Discussion, News, Files, Links, General, Infos. Well, first thing I want to do is I want to remove these icons. And if you click on Discussion, you can see that there is this little drop down. Here, if we go to my main site here, we're already in Sommaire, but if you look over on the left hand side, you can see how I have solid arrows pointing towards home, flashing arrows for the one that I want them to pay attention to, like join our clan, and then you'll see these little arrows that point down. If you click on one of these links with the arrows pointing down, it shows a drop down like that. I will show you how to upload your images. It's going to be a matter of you putting them in yourself or doing them, creating them yourself and that. So what we're going to do is first thing, this will be on home, and this one would be on, I don't know, I'll just throw something up. Ah, got it. As you can see how it shows the home and discussion. Well, just say, okay, I want to add my own image. Well, what you want to do is, if you look up here, you want to go to your root of your site, which is right here, go into Images, and then go into Sommaire. And this is where you're going to want to upload your image. As you can see, I've already uploaded this one. It's called arrow.gif. And that's the one I'm going to use for pretty much everything. So what I'm going to do is just find it in the list. Once you upload it in that, you'll have to refresh this page, so it will show up in this drop down list. And once you have that set, like on home, as you can see it says link on this category, it goes to the index.php. So now if you click on this, it will bring you right to the home, and that's how that's set up. As you can see, there is this horizontal rule right there, or this bar that goes across. I don't like those. That was actually checked off right here for this second one. And if you clicked on discussion, as you can see, it says forum and private messages. Here, let me refresh this page, and it will actually show you how it was default. There we go. And as you can see, here's the drop down. You can see the little bars there and that. So what I'm going to do is, here, let's do this real quick. Just change that to arrow. I'm going to change this so it says forums. Make that arrow. Let me remove that horizontal rule. And it's still drop down right now, and I want to remove that feature. So what I do is I just come up here and select those, make those blank, and then on top of that I want to do no image for these. So now I have no images, nothing here, no links, no text, nothing. So now how do I make this go to the forums? Well, what you're going to do is edit this link on this category. So what I want to do is here, let me click on forums and come up and highlight this area. Now what I want to do is start off with a period and then paste what I copied. So as you can see, it goes period / modules.php, and once I click on something else, you're going to see a little image that shows up right there. And as you can see, if you mouse over, it says link opened in the same window. To open a new window, begin the URL with HTTP in lowercase. Since I want to open in a new page, I'm going to save that. So as you can see, here it is. We have the drop down there, and it says home and discussion with that horizontal rule. Let me just save this, and let me go back. Now as you can see, now we have the arrows, and we have home and forums. Now just say I want to set up a drop down. Let me change some things in this. Okay, so I'm going to call this, I'll put this as news and information. So I'll just do news and info. Again, you don't really want to go too long on the name because, well, you only have limited space. So I select image on file name, category name. You don't want to select this drop down box. You want to leave that blank. Now, you'll be probably curious about what these are. Just say, if I click on news here, see how it looks like there's a little line that has all these coming across? If you look closely, there's a T, T, sideways T, and then L. And that's how it forms that little bracket look. If you notice, what is it? News is not showing up. And sometimes modules don't show up, and that, I don't know why. I haven't figured it out. See, if I even select it down here, it more than likely will not show up. So let me change this to a T, and let me put this as an L. So now I save modification, and as you can see, it wants to go down, but the news module is not showing up. So with that one, I usually would go to the home, and the news is set as our default module. You could always just click on modules, come down to here and find news in the list and click on it. And again, just highlight that, copy. Now let's remove this. Let me put this back as an L. And There we go, external link. Again, what we're going to do is put a period, and we're going to call this one news. So now we have the news there, topics, stories, archives, submit news. Let's see if we have site info or something like that. I really don't know the stock modules that come with this anymore. So let me put in docs. So let me change this back to the T. And as you can see, there's other images like whatever that is, which is an arrow. It's a black arrow. That one's a little dot type thing. And that's the L and T. So I put that on. What this new is it says whatever you want. Just say, okay, let's put this docs as new. And let's save modification. If we look now, if we click on this, as you can see, we have the drop down and it will say new here. But what happens if you want to show that there's something new there? So what we do is we go back here, and in this, the categories section, we want to select new also. Save modification. And now you see the new there, but when you click on it, docs. And if we click on news now, it'll bring us right there. So now we're in here. Now just say, okay, I want to move the news and info above the forms. If you notice, there's a thing, weight scale here. If you use Raven Nuke, you're used to this. If you use Nuke Evolution, you're not used to it. Nuke Evolution actually has a much better system inside their block section than Raven Nuke. Raven Nuke uses the weight section. For you Raven Nuke guys, this is what you're missing out on. We have the whole just drag and drop. You just move it wherever you want. If you want to put it over there. So we're spoiled. You're not. So, and if you scroll down to the bottom inside this module, as you can see, inside the remarks area is basically all the information you need. It tells you basically how to do everything. And you can even do pop-ups, which I never do, because everybody hates pop-ups. The only time using a pop-up is when you're doing something pretty relevant and need something important shown. But like if you put external links, it tells you right there about the external links, relative URLs, how to make them open up in a new window, and how to make an external link open up in the current. As you can see, one uses lowercase HTTP. That will open in a new window. That's right there. And if you put an external URL and use capital HTTP, it will open up in the current window. That means the same window. So here, I'll show you that right here. Let me add in another one. External link. Now I want this to open up in a different window. We come down here and look, and it says beginning with HTTP, it will open up in a new window. So I use all lowercase. So I can just copy this completely. And now when I click on something, you'll see that there's a blue image. Now if I just say change this to capital, it changes to the yellow image. Now back to this blue image. So now if I click on save your modification, I come over here. Did I forget to name it? Yes, I did. Let me put x-news. That's my bad. Sorry about that. Now we come down here and we click on X News. Now as you can see, it opens up in a new window and we're still there. But if I click on this one, it will open it up in the same page. Click back. So now let's try shuffling around. I sort of got a little off topic there. So when we're doing that, what we want to do is change the weight. Just say, okay, I want news and info before forums. So right now the weight is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, X, etc. Oops. Now let me just change this to 2 and let me switch this one to 1. So now it goes 0, 2, 1. Let me get rid of that. And then save modification. Now we can see news and info becomes before forums. And basically I have the drop down with a different image is just basically like before. Just make a different image and select it. Yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes down to it. If you notice like something right here, a lot of people should do this. Here, let me go to my summary on this. And scroll down. You can see my last one right here I have called logout. And the link is right here. I always recommend putting this on. Logout. And this one would be arrow. Now just say, okay, you're out of spots, but you want to add another one, and it stops at 6. Well, just save what you have. Go back, and now you automatically have a new 7th to do something with. Display of members only modules. It'll tell you class for categories, names, CSS to be used, external. You can change these settings right here. I really don't change. I keep that standard. I really haven't messed around with that too much. I know I don't use drop down box or center tiled or horizontal rule. You can change the background color of that one line. I don't, but again, you can. You may like it. I don't use bold, but some people do. I do use the new, as you can see on my website. Let me scroll up. I did create a new image for new, which is a simple image to make. So I mean, that's pretty much it. Whenever you create a new one for the drop down, as you can see, it automatically puts in the next one for you. And these are all just modules that you find. You can add in horizontal rules that will separate them a little bit. So like now you'll see like your account, horizontal rule, then you'll see donations. And right here what I can do is do a tree, the T again, and then end with an L. I believe that was under the category infos. So if we click on infos, as you can see, and again, there's a module that's not showing up, which is probably members list or link us. Nope, it has to be link us. So let me try that. And there we go, donations, members list. So you can create different things for the drop down. It's really up to you how you want to configure it. So just remember that if you want to have it as just a single, like home right here, the link goes right there, same, and drop downs right here, and you can create links or do a direct link to the module. And if you find the module's not working, just gather the URL like I showed you. That's pretty much it. The rest of the instructions are here, so good luck, have fun. Hope this helped a little bit. So yeah, good luck and enjoy.